Captain, thank you so much for your service and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, ma'am.
You have served in combat zones, you've served in Iraq, you enter into New York City, and it is described as a war zone. How was it for you entering the harbor?
Actually, it was one of the most monumental moments of my life. It's one thing to be supporting our nation and that of others, our partners, our allies, but to pull into New York Harbor to help Americans is an experience I'll never forget in my entire life.
That is a powerful statement with everything that you've been through, a monumental moment in your life.
I'm as proud as I could possibly be being here in New York. And again, that particular moment, the gravity of what we are doing for our nation and New York City really sunk in.
Speaking to the gravity of what you are entering, we refer to the Comfort as a floating hospital in a major city. It's 10 stories tall. What is it like inside?
The ship was designed to support major combat operations. So that would be taking soldiers and sailors and Marines from combat situations, bringing them aboard the ship to treat them. So the environment is that of a hospital, but more open than that to maximize space. We have 80 ICU beds with ventilator capability. We have a PACU that has 20 beds, post-anesthesia care unit. We have 12 ORs. Although we're not using them all while we are here, the ship was designed to provide immediate combat, life-saving surgical support.
It was said that the mission would be to assist with patients who are non-positive for COVID-19. That has created a lot of questions, as you well know, and that the Comfort right now has, I think the latest number was around 10 to 20 patients there. Will the type of patient that is treated in the Comfort change, given these numbers that have shocked a lot of people?
Yes, ma'am. So we did pull in with the goal of treating non-COVID-19 patients to relieve the local health systems of that burden so they can focus on those COVID-19 infected patients. If we are asked to change from that particular mission, that will come way down to us, and we will execute and provide the greatest quality of care that we possibly can. Navy Medicine does a great job to ensure that we have the best and the brightest, and that's what we have aboard the ship. So if our mission changes, we will follow those orders and we will take care of whatever New York sends us.
For patients who are treated there, they are patients who have not tested positive for COVID-19. As I understand, all patients must be tested, though, before treated to verify that they are not infected with the virus. Is that the case?
Right. So again, our initial orders were all will be tested before arrival. If that changes, we will adjust to that change and move forward.
I have to also ask you about what's happening aboard the Theodore Roosevelt. The captain fired there. As more than 100 sailors tested positive, that number could increase. I know that you are the captain of the Comfort. I'm not going to put you in any compromised position as far as the question that I will ask you, but ultimately you are responsible for the safety of the sailors aboard the Comfort. Are you concerned after seeing what has played out at the Theodore Roosevelt?
So as far as the TR is concerned, our hearts go out to the crew and we hope for their speedy recovery. We are taking every effort that we can to ensure the safety of the crew aboard. And ultimately, yes, that is mine and the Commodore's responsibility, that the safety of the crew and the care of the citizens of New York. Unlike the TR, we are a hospital ship, so we do have the capability, the PPE and those other abilities to safeguard our personnel. But again, our hearts go out to those, and we hope the best for them.
As I told you, my dad was in the Army for 30 years. I'm used to taking orders. I know a captain, you love giving orders. So what would be your orders to all of us right now that we need to heed, in addition to what we're hearing regarding keeping our distance, washing our hands? What do you think we're missing here that you really want people to hit home with?
Ma'am, that would honestly be it. Follow the guidelines that your local health departments are providing, follow the CDC guidelines, and take care of each other, because that will get us through this.